As important as the flow files and processors are the connections in Apache NiFi, and since also the connection is considered as a component, you can also view the same statistics as a processor has. Moreover, a connection can also show you the enqueued flow files whenever necessary at runtime, even if the source and destination are actively running. Additionally, in the details of a flow file, you can view its attributes and content, which you can also download at this point. The flow files enqueued in a connection can also be deleted if necessary. This is an extra point in the context menu called empty queue. And further, if the analytics prediction feature is enabled, hovering over the queue will also reveal predicted statistics on when the queue may encounter back pressure, either due to the object count or content size, meeting the current threshold settings. In this demo, let's see what the interactive queue management looks like in practice. By analyzing first the provided queue statistics, including its history. Then we will utilize the ability to observe and interact with the details of each queue at runtime. There we will also see how to download the flow file's content. And finally we will see how to empty a queue, which is a quite important feature for developing and testing purposes. At the high level on the canvas of your data flow, each connection tells you information about the usage of the queue in form of a loading bar. Hovering over the queue will also reveal predicted statistics on when the queue may encounter back pressure, as already mentioned, either based on the object count to the left or the content size meeting the current threshold settings to the right. Let's now enter the queue by opening the context menu and selecting List Queue. This listing returns the top 100 flow files in the active queue according to the configured priority. It shows you information such as the size of the flow file or the duration of being queued and whether a flow file has been penalized. The listing can be performed even if the source and destination are actively running. The details of a flow file in the listing can be viewed by clicking the Details button in the leftmost column. To the right you can open the Provenance Details dialog, which we have already covered. So let's enter the details view of a flow file. The first tab, Details, shows you again the information of the listing, and here you can download the flow file's content or just view it. Let's take a quick look how this looks like. It opens a new window showing you the actual content. The next tab, Attributes, obviously lists you all the attributes holding the current flow file. Lastly, let's go back to the canvas and say that we would like to delete the currently queued flow files. For this we just need to enter the context menu again and hit Empty Queue. For instance, this is important if you wish to delete any component on the canvas, as it is not allowed to do so if there are still queued flow files waiting to be processed.